It's actually my anniversary. Oh. Back for scanning. I like how he's driving with the pink. So I like how you're driving with this pink in my car. Hello everybody. So I just wanted to give you an update on today's appointment. So no follicles or anything. Blood draw went really well. Everyone was happy to see me back, so I was glad to be there. Glad they all remembered me. Hopefully I'm not there for too much longer. But blood draw went very easy. I had my appointment with for the ultrasound. So no big follicles. Of course I have a lot of mini cysts because I have PCOS, but no big follicles or anything like that, or big cysts. And then I had my lining, which measured about 5 millimeters, but she said it looked like it had the 3 layers to it, which usually means that it's mature, but it's thin. So they are gonna go based off of blood work most likely. So just waiting on those results. I had my appointment almost first thing in the morning. It was like 7:15 to 7:30. So I will get a call around like 2 o'clock usually I get it, and then we'll go from there. My medicine was just delivered. I'm kind of nervous though because it costs less than I expected, so I'm worried it's only one medication in here. So I'm nervous to open up and see, but we're about to check. Okay, so I think it's all in the box. They sent some gauze and some prep pads. So I just checked the receipt. It actually has 2 RX numbers, so I'm hopeful that everything is in here. This is a little bit difficult to open, so I have to figure out how to do it. I'm on a new insurance plan since I phased out of my parents, so I'm gonna try and go ahead and do that now. Medication enclosed, open foil bag, refrigerate contents. My previous kit for Folliston, but it looks like I won't need it because this is a pre-filled syringe. Last time, all we had to do was, well actually we had to clean the entire thing, put the medication in, put a new needle on, but now it just looks like we just put a new needle on. Thankful that at least something looks familiar. All right, just left the first monitoring appointment after having my medication. So I was on 5 days of Letrozole 7.5 starting on cycle day 3. On the 5th day of that, so cycle day 7, I took 75 IUs of Gonal-F, and today was a monitoring appointment. And honestly, personally, I think it's the best one I've ever had this early. So hopefully this is it. So I had my 2 largest follicles were on my left side at 15. I had one on my right at 12, and the rest were all about like 10 and under, like 10 to 9 range. So hopefully my 2 15s pull ahead. Hopefully they maybe let me have 3 this cycle. That would be amazing. So we'll see. But my lining was only at like 4.3, so I have a feeling there might call in some progesterone, or not progesterone, estrogen for me, estradiol. So we'll see about that. So I went in for my next monitoring appointment, did our normal blood work and ultrasound, and everything actually went super well at this appointment. I was super happy leaving, and we got the okay to do the IUI. It was kind of crazy and last minute, and it started snowing, which turned into like kind of a fiasco because our normal locations for the procedure weren't open, and we had to make our way into the city. So we took our dogs out. We got some dinner on the road, and we headed about an hour and a half away to get to this procedure site. It was just before 10 when we left. We had to go all the way up the road. We had to book a hotel last minute, do our medicine while we were on the road. It was kind of chaotic, and as you can see, the roads were not in great condition. The weather was super poor, and it just was chaotic. We did get some fun views of DC and actually got to experience DC without a ton of traffic because no one was out because of the weather and because of how late it was. So it was kind of neat seeing DC in the snow, but we were very glad to finally make it to our hotel room. And this was our view. So we went in for our IUI number 4 the next day. We were super excited. And honestly, with everything that was thrown at us, like last minute, the weather, all the circumstances, not having a procedure site open, us being tired, obviously, it just felt like this was definitely the one. And then the unexpected. So after they did the procedure, I got a horrible, what they called a contraction. So like a uterine contraction that lasted for 25 minutes, and it did not let up until I had a lot of heating pads and medication. So it was not fun. I was in severe pain, and they actually had to do an emergency ultrasound to make sure that they didn't perforate my uterus. So after that experience, we went to a bakery, We got some food. We were planning to stay in DC for the day and just have some fun, but I decided that I wasn't feeling well enough, so we went to the hotel. We got our belongings, lay down for a little bit just so I could relax because I just felt pretty much horrible after that, and then we went home. We did try to make the most of it, obviously, because good vibes and everything, but like I said, definitely not a lot of fun. It's also not fun sharing these types of moments because obviously I want a good experience, but unfortunately it was one of the most painful of my entire life. Hello everybody, Bethany here. So today I am 10 days past the trigger 90 PO. I decided to kind of test out my trigger, so I saw it fade away. I was negative yesterday and the day before, I believe, and then today I took a test this morning, it was negative, so it's been 12 hours. I'm taking another test because I'm test crazy. I also thought I was 10 DPO, but I'm actually 9 DPO. So the timer just went off, so let's look together. All right, so can't see anything. At first I thought there was like a line for a second, but all right, currently in the bathroom. Don't remember the last time that I recorded and did a test, but I'm taking another one today. I am 11 days past IUI, I think, so let's check out the test. So as you can see, it was yet again another negative test. This round was kind of disappointing. We were super excited and hopeful because of everything that had happened. I had lost weight before this, so we were really hoping that was going to work. But our next step is IVF, so we're going to plan for the mock embryo transfer, our egg retrieval, and then because of my PCOS, we will be doing a frozen embryo transfer. So stick along, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.